Welcome back, everyone. It's been a while since I released a video. I think this would be not my last video, but the last video of for the weekend. And also, it's gonna just be a rant video. It's nothing else or anything. I'm sorry for the stuttering. Kind of woke up and all that, and always gonna stutter. There's always gonna be a pause in my sentence, and I'm very sorry about that. Now, what I'm going to be doing today is probably a rant video, like I said before. It's pretty much what I just talk about random things about that happened in my life, or that I've seen, or maybe about the game. It could be a lot of things, honestly. But yeah, I mean, Friday was a pretty bad day for me, honestly, because you know, work stuff happened at work, and it just randomly happened for no reason, and kind of made me sad. There were some things that made me upset. I won't say because that is private stuff, but pretty much it was just sad overall. So honestly, it was a bad day too, because one of the main reasons for that is there was like four people that didn't show on that day, but it was an easy day since it was near Easter. A lot of businesses were closed on those days, and I was like, man, why these four guys didn't show up to work? I know one of them was sick, because that's different. Like when you're sick, it's different. Like we can understand, but there were a few other people that could have came to work, but they're like, nah, I'm not coming to work. Honestly, I'm not coming to work, dude. So it kind of screwed up my day because it ended up being a long day, not a short day. And we're gonna be losing a lot of people. They're gonna be quitting at my job. I wouldn't blame them, honestly. They're looking for a better job, or they're just looking to do something else, because I get the feeling that they're fed up. A lot of my supervisors, you know, they're good guys. It's just that the workplace and the manager that runs the place is very bad at his job, and he can't even do it right. And so that's why a lot of people get upset with the place that we work at, because the manager doesn't care about like the people that make things run, like the guys that turn the wheels and making the company run as it is, and getting things that they need to go where, the things that go into boxes and they go into that right destination, and there's no respect for us at all. Even for the washers, like the washers having a hard time keeping up with all this stuff, because the higher up is like, you know what, I don't care about your problem. I only care about the issues that are with the drivers. I don't give a shit about any of you. And now, this is how it works, right? Like if the drivers have an issue with how the washers do things, they complain to the higher up. I won't say any names because that's private. And once he hears about it, he goes and talks to the washer and says, "Hey, why wasn't this done?" and all that. That's funny how things work, in some places. I'm sorry, I got a phone call and it's a scammer. That's all it is. It's auto callers. It really makes me mad. So you're probably wondering what I'm doing right now. I kind of cut myself off the story because of the phone call. It's just I'm grinding out for the slime. I need that 120 luck. And it's a free character, so I might as well farm up that kind of thing. Uh, yeah, but anyways, at work, it just ended up being a really bad day overall. Like, losing someone that you care about because he didn't know what to do with his life, and not saying he died or anything. He's done, pretty much. And I kind of wished him the best. I was like, man, I hope you know what you're looking for, and then good luck to you, man. And kind of hug it out and shook hands and all that stuff before we left. And not gay, man. It's not gay. That's just bro moments right there. Don't be judging me. Don't judge me. Please don't I don't give a shit if you judge me or not. It's one hell of a day. I've been in worse days than that, honestly. One of the worst days I ever had was with another company. I've been jumping other companies because it's just that a lot of companies don't know how, like, their management sucks. Like, there's some that are good and then they just suck. Like, they can be good if they can actually run the place. And then there are others that just don't care how it's run. And so excuse me, they just hope that that, like, establishment runs good because they don't want to really be a part of it. And that kind of makes me upset. I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess you're just hoping for the best. And we're supposed to have an audit that's supposed to happening, so a safety deal, I think. So I've been reviewing nonstop because sometimes you forget, and so you gotta remind yourself of what, like, the importance are of when you I'm sorry, when you know, about your safety and everything. I'm very tired. I'm sorry, but I still want to make videos. And that's the problem. I don't know if I can continue making videos, to be honest. What? Okay. I don't know if I could be able to make videos anymore, honestly, because the main reason for that is I'm going to be working the morning and night, so I'm going to be doing split shift, and that's pretty much what it is, where if you have a boss that comes up to you and he asks, hey, do you want to do some split shifting? And you wonder what it is, basically what it's going to be is that you're going to work at night and the morning. I like doing it if I'm getting paid enough. So what is going to happen is with my job, you're going to get overtime. So when you come back at night, oh my goodness, I didn't even realize what this was. When you come back at night, that's your overtime. So it increases the pay. So that's overtime. If you ever wonder what that was, since you guys, I don't know if you guys are kids or not. I don't know if kids are watching these videos or not. But if you are a kid, I would recommend watching someone else because I do cuss a lot, and I don't want the kids hearing me cuss. It's just how it's gonna be. I mean, I'm not catering to YouTube's rules or anything, cause nah, gee, I ain't about that life. But I ain't gonna control what you do. But telling you right now, if your parents come in here and like, who the heck are you watching? Huh? Like, someone's cussing? Man, turn that off. Turn that off. Turn it off. You don't need to be watching that stuff. But, you know, that's just my thing, man. I like to cuss. You know, I deal with a lot of stuff in life. So I think I have every right to cuss. Especially at work. I mean, I don't cuss very much at work, but, like, I do say it just to make people weird about me, like where they're like, oh my god, he's mad, he's cussing, dude, don't leave him alone. I just do it to mess with people, honestly. I think it's funny to see what they do and how they react, and when they react, they kind of react in a way that I think is funny. That's the reason why I do it. It's because it's funny to see them react. I don't know how about you guys, but like, if you ever, like, you just pretend that you got mad and then you just see everyone's reactions where they just stare at you and then they don't know if you're serious or not until you smile or you grin to show them that you're not really serious about it. They're like, oh yeah, he's just messing with us. And that's how I am. I show people that I'm just joking, okay? Like, I give them a little bit of a smile, and where they're like, you know, they know that I'm pretending. And at work, like, I do it all the time. I'll scream for no reason, just so I can see reactions, because I'll get bored. And then people just stare at me and they're like, what the heck is going on here? Why are you screaming? Like, oh, I thought it would be funny. Sometimes I'll drop my my speaker. I have to bring my speaker to work because it's the only way that I can work. And they're okay with it as long as it's not too loud, as long as it doesn't cuss and, you know, there's no cussing into the video or anything like that. They're okay with that kind of thing. But if you have any cussing in your, like, songs, they're gonna tell you to turn it off because, you know, Ocean will, if they ever come by and they hear that you have music that involves with swearing or anything like that, they're gonna tell those managers that, hey, you can't have this kind of thing. It's upsetting a few people in here. They don't want to hear that kind of thing. And I can respect that, you know. Like, if I had to listen to something that involves, like, swearing, even though I swear it's pretty hypocritical for me to say, But it's, like I still respect people's privacy pretty much, and that's how it is. You just gotta respect other people's privacy. That's it. And I love it all. I love my job. I like being physical, but sometimes there are days I just don't want to go in. It's just hard work. There are people that can be lazy, and when you have to deal with those kind of people, it just kind of ruins a lot of the mood, especially my mood. Well, anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm sorry for the rant, but that's the only thing I could think of as a video. I don't really know anything else. And you have a nice day.